Okay, I want to show you how I use Google Slides and pair it with Nearpod to create interactive slides for my online lessons. So, for example, let's say the theme is superheroes, and the first thing I want to get them to do is drawing. And how do you install Nearpod? That's the first important question, right? So go to add-ons and go to get add-ons. Then you type Nearpod, and you'll see it right here. I've already installed it, so I'm not going to reinstall it. So I'm going to close it. And you go back to add-ons, you go to Nearpod, and you open it. Okay, so it's going to load. And let's say I want to have a prompt. I want them to draw. So I'm just going to press draw it. And it'll take some time to load. And how about this? How do you feel about superhero movies? Draw a face describing your feeling. Here we go. Add timer, 30 seconds, add, and save. Very important feature. Save, save, save. So wait for it to save and load. And you'll see on your screen right here that that is it, okay? So you might be wondering, how does it look like? How does it look like? Well, you actually have to log into your Nearpod account. But before I do this, I want to show you one more important feature, which is this one. A lot of times we ask students to go to websites, so you can click web content. Okay, and let's say the task is to have them read this article. So I'm just going to copy and paste the link, and then I can test the link, and it links right to it, as you can see. All right, and then I just save. And it's going to load again. It'll take some time. Now, there are other awesome features like video, quiz, poll. I use all these, but I'm not going to explain all these to you. But what I'm going to do is show you how it looks like from a teacher view and a student view, okay? So the next thing you have to do is you have to go save and go to Nearpod. And then when you do that, okay, it will start popping up. And it's this file right here. And there it is, okay? So the first thing you want to do is preview it. I'll move the screen here, okay? And there it is. This is how it looks like. They'll ask to draw. So, okay, I'll draw this. Okay, it works. This works. That's cool. Next. Click here to open web page, and it opens. So that's just one or two features out of Nearpod. So how does it look like using Nearpod? So I'm going to go back to the back arrow here, and then I'm going to say live participation. There are a couple of features you choose: live participation plus Zoom, live participation, and student pays. A lot of times I use live participation, and then immediately you'll get a code and you are experiencing it already. So I just want to screen capture how it looks like on the student's side of things. I have the code with me right in front of me, and I'm just using my tablet just to test it out. Now, it also is important when I do Nearpod, I have an extra device with me just to know what the students are seeing. So I'm just going to put test right here. And so I see down here, okay, test is on. Then you'll see all your students log in. And that's the cool thing. I want to start it. So on my side of things, I'll press start activity. Okay, so they have 30 seconds to draw a happy face, and I'm just going to draw a happy face right here. I'm about 50-50 on superhero movies. I'm just going to submit. It says yes from a student perspective. Okay, so on the teacher side of things, you'll see the responses coming in. There's about 3 seconds left, and then what you'll need to do is you look through the responses, and then you can share. You can share some of the responses without naming the students. I think this is such a valuable feature because there are often shy students who want to be a part of the lesson, but they just can't speak up. And this is kind of helpful for them to be involved in the lesson. So I can unshare it, and then from the student's screen, it'll look like this. Okay, so I'm gonna move on and close. And then the next activity is a link. And so the website is going to load on the student interface, or what they see on their desktop or their mobile phone. Usually I tell the students to wait about 20 seconds for it to load. But it should load. Maybe I'm having some trouble with Wi-Fi, so it's taking a bit longer, but it definitely should load. So that's how I use Nearpod and Google Slides to make interactive lessons. Okay, and finally, I'm going to show you Google Slides and how to insert audio into your slides, creating audio presentations or audio books, or you can flip it. Ask students to create audio projects on their own. So right now on this screen right here, what I have asked my Form 2 class from last term to do is I took some speech festival poems, and I wanted them to break up the verses and practice reading it. So the objective is to practice pronunciation, reading with meaning, working on those speaking skills. And I wanted the students to insert audio, and that way I can check it online virtually at any time, and they just have to upload it onto Classroom. Okay, so it's very basic. I came up with a tutorial video, and I showed them this onlinevoicerecorder.com, and then right now it's recording, so I would read the text. I'm fed up with the way you keep me awake. You wait till I've turned the light off and settled down. So it's done. Stop it. Save. It automatically saves down here. And then what you got to do is, I'll just close this and right here. And you can save it as slide 1 or something. Oops. Slide 1. Okay, done. And then so you would then go back to here, your drive, and drag it in there. Okay, and it's uploading. And then you're ready. You're ready to insert the audio file. And so insert audio. You go to recent. Slide 1 is here. Select. And I was sharing this with a colleague, so I'll still share it. It's okay. And then there it is. There is the little tab. You press present, and it should. Oop, I messed up with the image there, but obviously make it smaller, smaller. Move it here, and then press present, and it should work. I'm not sure if it's right. So this was a really fun project where the kids created little audio projects for speaking lesson during school closures. So that's it.